Hello, everyone. Hi. So I just kind of took a little break last week. If you're kind of curious as to why I was like gone, I was like, I'm getting a little burnt out on streaming, so I just kind of took some time off to myself. It was nice. But now we're back. So hello and welcome, everyone. We're gonna do some Fish Tycoon. If you don't know what that is, that's like a virtual tank where you take care of fish. So let's switch over to gameplay. And there is a little bit of a storyline. Let's see, let me just, I have a world we're going to switch back to, but for now, let's just call intro. I'll do a little bit explaining on this. Okay. And then we'll go back to a file I already started, and then make things a little easier and faster, so here we go. There was once a hidden and mysterious island called Isola? Is that how you pronounce that? Hidden in the island was a magical lagoon where the most rare and wonderful fish swam. These fish lived in a delicate balance held together by 7 special magic fish. I was never a good reader. I am letting you know that now. Oh, I hate it when they would call on you, like in class, and it's like, no, no, I don't want to read in front of everybody. I'm just gonna butcher everything. But I'm a little better now. But one day, something terrible happened. Where have all the fish gone? You must find the 7 magic fish and restore the balance. You must save Isola. Isola? I'm not sure. Isola? Would you like help the first time? No. So, you kind of get told the story. There's 7 magical fish, and what you have to do is find them. How do you do that? A lot of trial and error. I don't even know what to start with, but maybe the fish eggs. So, you got a little inventory up here. And these are fish eggs, and we're just going to drop them in. Eventually, they're going to hatch little fish pretty soon here. Here they are. Little baby fish. And you don't know what they are at first, but eventually you'll know. And you get to feed them. This is like steroids to make them grow faster. You only get that once. Now, you could buy it if you wanted to. You can purchase a second tank, which we don't have right now because we're like pretty broke. And then eventually you can sell your fish. Now, we're not there yet. And we can see that this is actually a magical fish, or maybe it's this one. One of these is a magical fish, which you just get right off the bat, and it's the fish of fertility that kind of helps you speed things up. We're going to do supplies, kind of go over all of these. These are like medicine. One is specifically for white specks when your fish gets sick. And another one is for green growth, like green fungus that grows on you. And I really don't know what this is. This stimulates the metabolism of fish. It causes fish to temporarily thrive. Contains 3 doses. Now, I haven't played this in a really long time, so I'm trying to figure out what a lot of these things are too. But I've been playing for about maybe an hour trying to speed up a world that we're going to switch over to pretty soon. Growth hormone, that's what we use to speed up the growth process. And that's because this is based on real time. So if you were to actually manipulate the time in your computer, you can fast forward, which is what I have been doing with my other game. And we'll go over that too. I have no idea what this is. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? Okay, this makes it so your fish will mutate. They'll turn into something. It's very possible for it to turn into actually one of the magical fish that you need, which is good and bad. Yeah, it's good because you found it, but it's bad because you don't know how you made that specific fish. If you can find out the correct combination how to make that specific fish, you can keep rebreeding them over and over again, and they sell for a lot of money. Common eggs, unusual fish eggs, and rare fish eggs. So this probably has more of the magical fish that we're looking for. We have a higher chance of getting it. But there's a problem. The higher you go with eggs, the likelihood of your fish dying off. Because look, got something down here. Research environment. Researching fish environment allows rare fish to survive and thrive in your tank. You have level 1. So After playing your game and you're selling your fish and taking care of them and looking for the magical fish, you will get hybrid fish. And the problem with that is they might not survive. In fact, they have a very high likelihood. So what you have to do is give them a nice stable environment so you can get the rarer fish. And what that would do for you is they sell for a lot more money. And you can see it's pretty costly to have these things. And it like goes by percentage. Like if I was to buy it right now, I get like 5%. And then I buy it again, it's even more expensive the next time around, and it's like 15% complete. And then I buy it the next time around, now it's like 5,000, and it's like, only 20% complete. So it takes a while to play this game. Also, when you sell your fish, you have actual little people that'll come and look into your store, and you can put money into advertising. And I really don't remember much about the fish. Better types of food to help ward off diseases and fish. Fish will have to be fed less often. Okay, you have level 1. I don't remember that one much. But here's that second tank we saw. And you can also buy decor. What does decor do? As far as I know, it actually helps people buy your fish faster. And of course, you got like a little temperature gauge and an air system. So that's what everything is here in the store. You can see it's pretty expensive. Our little guys are so tiny, so we're going to manipulate the clock. And what I'm going to do is actually go to the clock. We're going to change it by 2 hours. 1, 2 a.m. I hope I actually did that right, because the last time I did that didn't work very well. Because I made it up to where I'm going into another day. Okay, that actually worked. Now my fish are older. However, these ones are still little babies. Something happened. I can see that they're hungry down here. They're not starving. I think I'm going to jump ahead another hour for them. Actually, that might hurt my other game. No, it should be okay. So let's manipulate the clock again. One more time. One more hour. Now, I usually go by a 2-hour rule. Oops. Which works pretty good for me. I mean, everyone grows up and they're ready to be sold and they can breed. But, oh, you discovered the magic fish of fertility. Now, that's the first one the game gives you, just to kind of speed up the process. With this fish in your tank, pregnant fish tend to produce an extra baby. This fish was added to your trophy case. And these are the goal. Right here. These little fish, these are the goal. And they sparkle. Oh, here he is. Little sparkly fish. Now I can put him in the sale tank, or I can put him back. Of course, you don't want to sell him. You need him. I thought I saw a sick fish, but maybe not. So what can we do now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We were given 7 fish. We have $300. We're going to just randomly breed them. And then we're probably going to toss them in the sell tank, and we're going to fast forward time again. Just so you guys can get the gist of what's going on and how this game works. Now I grab a fish, put them in here, grab another fish, drop them. This fish is now pregnant, and it tells me the status if that fish is or isn't pregnant. And with this guy in here, he's going to probably give me twins, or more sometimes. So there you go. These guys are all pregnant. That's what we want. They're a little hungry. We'll toss some food in there. Nobody's sick right now. We're going to switch back over to the clock and advance 2 hours again. Actually, I'm trying to keep in mind that I do have a second game going on, and I do believe it's affected. So let's switch over to my other game real fast. Change player, back to Bling. Here we go. You completed a level of advertising research. From now on, you'll have more visitors in your store. Now, this is a game I started a little earlier, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to take this guy, just a random fish. 35, I believe that's going by hours, I believe. I thought hours or minutes. Anyways, I'm going to click on species. This tells me the bloodline. In order to get this fish, I have to breed these fish. And these fish I got by those fish. However, this one, I believe I just was given, which is why... Oh, you know what? No, these ones came from me mass breeding them. Because why? They cost $35... They sell for $35. Now, I could up it by 1. Ah, that is not one. Well, I don't want to go that high. I was just going to make it 35. No. There we go, 35. Now, we're going to go through that in just a second. This specific fish happens to sell for $35, and that's very good for us because that means we now have a speedy way of making money. Now, if you notice, I'm grabbing fish that have fungus on them or some sort of bacteria, which is a problem. If I go to the cell tank outside of here, not this cell tank, if I go outside of here and go to the store view, which we're going to do in just a minute, if people notice I have sick fish in my tank, they're not going to like it. And also, if I have dead fish floating around in the cell tank, they're not going to like it. The cell tank allows up to 20 fish, I believe, to be in here. We got quite a few fish that are sick. Some of them aren't, so we're going to toss them back in the cell tank because we need to sell them. Fast, fast, fast to make monies. We got quite a few fish, sick fish, but that's okay. We'll take care of that soon. These guys, I don't want them. I'm going to get rid of them now. And we're pretty good. So now, everybody here is going to be in a safe tank. People that see my fish can't buy them. Only the sell tank will allow me to sell these fish. So we're going to go to sell fish. So here's my little guy here. I just instantly sold a fish. That is fantastic. I couldn't have because it has said I had 20. So it must... I wonder if it registers what was sold last. I'm selling pretty fast now because I did put a little money into researching. These people are happy with my prices. These little question marks with the divers, I believe they are asking where's the decoration, which I'm working on. This little guy loves the decoration. I don't know if that's really what's going on, but I mean, that was always my interpretation. Sometimes I'll have a fish with a question mark and they're asking what are other kinds of fish, I believe. So this is speeding up pretty quickly, and I like that because when I was first playing, this took a very long time to do. Normally I would just sit here and like 2 minutes go by and one fish sold. I don't have to stay here until all of the fish are sold, but because this is going by so quickly, we're just going to go ahead and let it go. You got a nice little advertisement over here. This has a track record of how many times I fed my fish. There's also like musical tanks. I can click on them. It doesn't really do anything. It just kind of keeps me entertained while I'm waiting on these guys to buy my fish. Little question mark. Where's the fish? People are coming in. We're down to 7. We now have $1,169. Oh my goodness, look at that. The money's just pouring in, and that is fantastic. Maybe all 6 of them will sell a little faster. Oh, now we're down to 5. I kind of want to empty the tank because the more money I get, the quicker I can upgrade things. And also, I'm going to need that tank. I'll explain to you guys a little bit about when your fish are sick and how you fix that. These guys are just running in. This is fantastic. This is so nice. Now, you guys did see that little pop-up I got. That's because I did spend a little money into advertising, which is making this go a lot faster. We're now down to 3. Come on, guys. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, now we're down to 2. Now, you saw, this guy's only $5, so obviously I'm not going to spend time to mass produce him. There's no point. I'm not really making money off of that. But those other fish, 35 per fish, that is fantastic. And you can always check the status on how much each fish sells for. And this game is on Steam, if you guys were wondering where I got it, Fish Tycoon. Now we're down to just 1 more. Let's see if somebody wants to buy. You can actually find him swimming in here. Where is he? Oh, and now we're done. Perfect. So, this guy's not sick, and this one's not sick. I'm going to go over in just a second why that's important. These guys are... Now, this guy has green fungus on him. This guy has white. That is different. So, I'm going to take the green ones and toss them out, and the ones that are not sick and toss them out. Now, we're left with just the white. I'm going to go into supplies real fast just to make sure I have the right one. Oh, this is for green. Okay. Well, if that's for green, I'm going to actually swap these guys out, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Okay, so your fish do have a health bar. And when you spend money on chemicals that heals them, it actually affects their health. These guys aren't doing so good already, but adding this in isn't really going to help. Now, it did make it disappear. That's good. But it doesn't always work, so we're going to do another dose. And that didn't work either. He's still sick, and his health is down in the yellow. So, what was that? That was green, right? Okay, green. So that means we want the pink one. So the more I use this, it actually takes a toll on their health, which is why I separated them. They don't need to be with the other fish right now because that can damage them. The other one's floating around if they get that chemical in them. So it heals them, but it also affects their health negatively at the same time. It's a little confusing, but that's what we just went through. Okay, and right now I can only have one space. I'm not sure why. Like, you'll see if I buy this is going to disappear right here. Now we're going to go for the white specks. And look, now my slot disappeared. I don't quite remember how to upgrade that. Maybe it's the food one. I don't know. But we got it. We're done. We're going to go heal our fish. Now look, all 4 of them have the fungus on them. We're going to put this in. These 3 were instantly healed. Perfect. One of them's a little stubborn, so we're going to toss that in. That didn't work. Toss some more in, and now it's gone. All right. So, again, these are my little money makers because it was originally 35, but you can increase it, but you don't want to increase it too much because if you do, your, what do you call them? The people that buy your fish, customers. I can't remember the name of customers. That's odd. Okay, so your customers will actually complain if your fish are too expensive. So you can increase the price, but I believe if you go over 5, they start to complain. So if they're like originally $60, you go up to 65. I think they're okay with it. But if you go to $66, now they're going to start complaining. All our little fishies are pregnant now. We're going to have to just keep mass producing. And then we'll switch back over to the other game. Just so you guys can see that as well. Right now, I'm just breeding this one kind because I need money. And this money needs to go into something. And if you notice, I have these 2 guys. Why do I have these? Well, if I take one of these guys, these little fishies, and go to species. Oh, it doesn't work anymore. Okay, well, this combination with this fish creates more of these fish. It's possible I already sold that fish, probably, because I was only going to get 2. But it would have shown me that this fish and that fish is its parents. But because I have purebreds going on right now, that's what we're going to see. I think I'll take one more in this tank. I'm trying to think about the capacity. Let's see, 2, no, wait. You're not breeding. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. That should do it. Okay. I didn't feed them yet. Let me do that. Did I feed everyone in this tank? Probably not. I do have quite a bit of money to spend. Maybe we'll go to supplies and we'll buy... We'll do environment, 500. Now watch. Little teeny tiny progress right here. And the next one is going to be... I thought you increased it a little more each time. Now, like I said, it has been a while since I played. I thought you could buy more. And it upgrades. At least that's what I remember. Alright, well, since we have a little bit of extra money. Okay, so I know that's different. I already spent my money on advertisement. I don't have enough for it, but I guess we'll do food. Or we could do another little decor. Yeah, let's do some decor. Why not? And so that should help my fish sell even more, or maybe it just keeps them happy. I'm not entirely sure what the little props did. I never really knew. This plant releases nutrient fibers, which can help prevent starvation. Oh, maybe I should read. It actually tells me. Okay, so everybody's pregnant. We're good. Now what we're going to do, Bob's floating to the bottom. Now what we're going to do is jump over to the clock, and we're going to advance 2 hours. And I don't have to close the game. I just go to my clock. And there it is. Go back to Fish Tycoon. Now, it doesn't show it here, but when I switch over to the tank... What happened? They're not pregnant anymore. Okay. Odd. All my little babies didn't show up. I'm not sure why. But they certainly showed up in this one. So, I'm going to take these guys and put them back in the first tank because I don't want them to be sold. This is my fertility fish. I do need him. Now, let's go see if it actually does affect the other game. I would imagine it does. So let's go see if our little... Okay, now we have baby fish. So it did affect it. Okay, that's what I was worried about. And that's why I made sure I swapped back to that game. So they're all hungry. I'm going to toss this in here. And they're going to eat. Now, I did use common... Now, I did put common eggs in here, and those hatched, but I'm just randomly breeding, which means I could potentially get a fish that requires a more advanced environment, which means it could possibly die. In fact, you can see some of their health bar is already dropping, which is probably a good indication that they're more of a higher requirement for keeping them alive, which is why you would want to go and buy research for your environment and your food, and then of course all these little things help. So we probably don't need to be in this one anymore. We're just gonna go ahead and swap back to they're gonna die if I don't take care of them, but we're gonna swap back to my character here, and then we're going to, I think we'll sell, yeah, we'll go ahead and just sell a good portion of these, and here we go. So I got 17 fish in here. There isn't really a way to make it go faster unless you have been putting money into the advertisement. But like I said, if you saw from how fast it went from the first time I was trying to sell fish to now, it's a lot different. But even now, it could kind of go a little faster. So you just sit and wait. Let's see, how old was I when I first started playing this game? I think I was 12 years old. That's what I'm remembering. 12 or 13, roughly around that time. I think it was Christmas time, too, when I was playing this. So, it's been around quite a while. That was probably 2004, 2005, maybe. Let's see what everyone's thinking. They're happy with my prices. They're looking for decorations and fish, but they're there. I call them blind. Like, you can't see my fish. There's 8 of them in there. Look harder. Now, I can't remember if you can legitimately get every single one of these fish. But looking at this poster and going off on fish you can get, I think the only one you can't is this purple betta fish. As pretty as it is, you can't get it. You can get this red one, though. In fact, that's like a... I think it's called like a fire canary. I don't know how many breed of fish you can get, but it is up there, definitely. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Now we're going to rebreed the fish. So, this can get very monotonous. If you haven't noticed, but if you're into these kind of games, which I am, I like mass breeding things. That's totally my kind of game. Then, yeah, you could have fun with this just for hours. Okay, and this one, I'm going to bring another one back real fast to get that one pregnant. Probably one more time around with selling the fish, and I'll try messing around with the more complicated fish. Okay, everyone's good. So again, we're going to change the time. We're going to manipulate the time in order for our little guys to give birth and then for them to be adults. So again, 2 hours is usually what I do. So swap away. You complete a level of fish environment research. Rare species of fish can now survive and thrive in your tanks. Yay! That means we can start looking for the other magical fish. Okay, so what I first do, again, like you guys saw, we got a sick guy, and he's our fertile fish. It's a problem. He's our magical guy. So everyone's just kind of hungry, really. That's all they really want. They're not getting sick as often now. White speckle's perfect. And he's not healed yet. Now he is. Okay. I kind of want to try to show you guys what the fish looks like when it has two parents that aren't periods. I mean, I know it's in here. It's gonna take me a while until I find it. Trial and error. Now, some of their health is going down. Isn't that strange? That one's green. He must be kind of new. But that other one I had, he was in the yellow for some reason. Whoops. He ran away. You guys are like, how do you have the patience to do that? Just check every single fish. I don't know. I tend to be usually a patient person, and I like doing mundane things for some reason. I just check out, right? Autopilot. I just checked every single one of these fish. It's gonna be like the last ones? That's so strange. What? No. I should have had at least one fish where these two would have been different. That's strange. Well, okay. Let's get our guy's bread again. So this one I had in the beginning. He's 419 years old. Again, I think it's counting hours. You don't want to overfeed your fish because they will die from that. So you just kind of gotta be careful. Whoops. Toss you out. You saw that one had yellow health. Maybe that was one of the sick ones. I'll do a couple more and breed the rest. I know this is very time consuming, but this is what you have to do to make your money. You gotta mass produce them. You gotta breed, and find until you find a fish that is worth even more money, and then you can kind of go from there. But before you get there, it takes a lot of time. Noah, hey Bling, how's it going? Hi Noah, how are you? Welcome. It's going pretty good actually. I haven't played this game in a very long time. I'm just trying to run through it and explain the whole process of mass breeding fish and trying to find your magical fish while also keeping them alive. But how are you? How are you doing? Okay. Manipulate a time again. 6, 7, 8. Here we go. And jump over. Jump back over. Somebody's sick. Oh no, they're too full. Okay, well, when they're too full, we're just gonna do tradesies. Because again, I mean, I guess I could leave the sick fish in there just to show you guys. Your customers will notice. Now let's go to sell fish. Wait. Actually, that one I want to keep. But we do have a sick fish in here. Where's the other one? I thought I had 3 altogether. Well, that's okay. Just that one sick fish, your customers will notice. And now we're going to go to sell fish. Instantly sold. Perfect. What are you playing tonight? Asks Noah. I'm playing Fish Tycoon. This is like a virtual aquarium. You get to take care of your fish, and you get to sell them, and you get to mass breed them. And some fish are worth a lot more. You got one that's worth like $300, where another one is only worth $5. So the whole point of the game is to try to get these 7 magical fish, but on top of that, you have to make a lot of money in order to put research into having these hybrid fish survive your fish tank. So it was one of my favorite games. And that and Docking Station. That's just like one of my favorite games. 2 of my favorite games because I get a massive breed thing. Okay, that one right there. He has acknowledged there is a sick fish in my tank. So yeah, your customers won't be too happy about that, but I just wanted to show you guys. They do react and they do notice. Okay, we're almost at 1,000. We're gonna take the sicky and toss these guys in there. Because we need to get our money going quick. What was it? 1,500 until the next upgrade, was it? Okay. Back to selling. Ugh. Oh, so you can have 21 fish in there. Interesting. I thought the limit was 20. Huh. Okay. Again, and because it's been so long since I played this game, I'm like remembering things. And I knew there was a limit, but I didn't know what it was. 20 makes sense. 21, that's like a random number. Very odd. Bye, my fishies. Okay, after this batch, I'm going to upgrade again, and then we're going to try the next difficulty of fish eggs, which is the uncommon one. I think it was common, uncommon, and like rare. I don't think we're quite ready to take on rare, but hopefully we'll get there. And if all goes well, the plan is that we're going to get a fish that we can sell for maybe $100 or more. We want to get higher than this price range so I can make money even faster. Now, there's a very specific fish, and I believe it was called a yellow canary, I think, from what I'm remembering. And I think it sells for like $300 each fish. So, I'm trying to remember if that was one of the magical fish or not. I don't think it was. I don't think it was, but it's possible, maybe. I really like these ones. Like I said, I think they're called fire canaries. They're like the yellow canaries, but red. That's pretty much what the yellow ones look like. They're really pretty. Okay, guys, buy my fishies. We got 6 left. Then we're gonna upgrade. These guys are like wondering. Was it wondering where the fish is and then wondering where the decorations are? Which I don't know why they're wondering that. I just put some more decorations in. Never satisfied. Now we're down to 4. Go. Sometimes when your advertisement is very high, I mean, you just instantly sell your things. It's really nice. It's a lot different from this. We'll call it good for now. We're going to toss these over here. Actually, I want my sick fish. I only had the 2. What was... I think yellow is white. Yes, it is. Okay. So, they don't really have to be separated. Let's see if we can notice it. That health dropping if I use a different kind of healer on it. So, he's up there decently well in health. He's still up there. I don't know if it moved or not. Neither one of them's healed. Okay, so this one's for the green fungus on them. Nope. Okay, nope. No, he's not. There we go. Now you're healed. Okay. You... See, it doesn't usually take that long, but it just depends. And why do they get sick so often? One would be environment, and the other thing I believe is just the crap when you have like a super crowded tank. Okay, research environment. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Okay, well, you know, I might just do one more round of breeding. Just so we can get that last thing in there. Because then I can get... I want to make sure I'm going to have a tank that they can survive in when I get the fish that require... Whoops. When I start working on the fish that require a higher level environment to live in. Otherwise, if I get a really good fish, it's gonna die. And that's because I didn't take care of it. I didn't have the correct environment for it to live in. Okay. And we're gonna advance the time again. I think I fed him. No, I didn't. I'm a liar. There you guys go. Okay, advance the time again. By 2 hours. And we're good. Back to Fish Tycoon. Swap over and back. Now we got more fish. We got some sickies. Grab those sickies. Yeah, there we go. I think I got them all. Yeah, I think I got everyone that was sick. Toss some of that in there. Buy some more. Just toss it all in. And don't die, guys. Please don't die. Man, you're a tough one. You just... You know, sometimes it makes you wonder, because the medicine isn't cheap. Look, this is 40 and that's 30. It was green, right? 3 doses doesn't work, and it had then some. Look at this. You stubborn fish. You stubborn fish. He's on like his 3rd dose. Holy moly. Okay, now he's fixed. Perfect. So we're going to take our main guys, pop them back in. And we're going to feed them because I'll be nice to them. I don't know if I want to get rid of them or not. I'll just sell. I'll sell what I have now, and now I'll have enough money to advance to another advancement tank. Advance to another tank that can host the fish that require an environment that is of higher quality. I don't know how to explain that quite. But here we go, waiting again. This part right here is probably the most time consuming to me because, like I said, I can't really speed it up, though I am by putting more money into research. And it's definitely a lot faster from the very beginning. What was it? 1,700 was the amount I need. Then I'll need like a little bit more than that just so I can buy more medicine, because as you can see, they do get sick pretty often. Now, we read that that plant helps take care of that, and so does having another tank, because when they're super crowded, it's a problem. Money, money, money. Go, go, go. So this game, along with Docking Station, was a game I played with as well as Endless Online, so this is like all in the same time era for me. It's like, oh my goodness, so much nostalgia going on. Almost at 2,000, that is perfect. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Hey. My dog insists. They has to whine like during my stream every time. Oh, one more? Come on. Bye, 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 bye. One more? Oh, there we go. Done. Perfect. Okay. So we'll go to supplies and put some more money into research. Here we go. Going back to broke. And you see our little tiny bar went up again. As you can see, it takes quite a bit of time and the price range jumps up there. I don't know what to buy. Oh, I don't even have enough to buy things. You can see why mass producing is like such a big thing. You need to have it. Which I was ready, but it seems like I need a little bit more money in order to keep this going. Oh, not you. I keep wanting to breed the magical fish. I'm like, no, 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 he's not the one I want. Okay, everyone's good. We're gonna fast forward again. Actually, maybe I should check. I think all my other fish are dead. They would have to be, right? Let's just go check. No, they're alive. I thought time was gonna affect it negatively, but that one's a little sick. Here, you guys have some water. Fish. What? Have some food, not water. You got plenty of water. What am I talking about? But you can see some of the other different combinations. I think these two make something rare, but I really don't remember. It's been such a long time. But let's just look at the price range on some of these guys. Look, he's in the red, but that's probably because he's sick. $17 he goes for. He goes for 17 as well. How about you? $4. So you can kind of get an understanding of what you should mass produce if you don't happen to have something that's going to make you a lot of money, which is very hard in the beginning. I just happened to get one that was like, you know, in the 30s. Just like pretty good. Okay, changing the time again. And back to fish again. Oh, I didn't switch my character. Hold up. Where'd that Sicky go? Oh, I should take care of him real fast. I feel bad for him. Poor little virtual fish. You're so sick. You're on your final legs, and I'm not doing anything about it. I'm a horrible pet owner. Up a little more. Okay, he's good. Now we're gonna switch back to Bling. Weird. Now, I thought it would affect the time on both players, but it didn't. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm still trying to remember a lot of this stuff, but alright. That means my other fish won't die, thankfully. Unless it's because another day went by. Okay, I caught it this time. I didn't change the day on the calendar. That one's a little bit tricky. I mean, it's easy enough to do, but if you're not paying attention, that's why you're not advancing in time. You need to change the day, not just... You need to change the day, not just the time. You completed a level of fish you completed a level of fish environment research. Rarer species of fish can now survive and thrive in your tank. Perfect. So we got a lot of sickies going on. We're just gonna toss this in there. And everyone's good? Okay. Now I am gonna grab these guys. You know what? I'm just gonna make one pregnant by an original. You guys are starving. You're gonna die. There you go. I'll fix you. Okay. Oh, this is fully researched. Now we're done with environment. We're not gonna do food just yet. This would be nice to do, but we're a little broke right now, so we're just gonna sell what we have, and then we're gonna work on getting fish that are a lot more rare, which means they're gonna be a lot more expensive. At least that's how it should be. So now that I can have rare fish and my research of environments all done, I'm gonna start focusing on advertisement so we can kind of speed up this process right here. They're right here, you see them? If you guys didn't notice, the little fishies actually do swim in the tank, and as this number goes down, so do the fish. They start to disappear. See, another one just disappeared. Now we're at 4. Go, go, go. He just bought a fish. He's so happy. Real fast. Okay, now we're down to 1. And we got 554. That's not bad. Buy my last fish. He's right here. He's right here, guys. Buy him. Bye, 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 bye. They're not interested. You have bought 2 of the 4 magic plants. Huh. I didn't really know about magic plants. It's probably because I really didn't do that much reading back then. I was just more interested in playing the game and mass breeding the fish. You guys are blind. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we got these guys, and I'm just going to keep them going just because I don't know what I'm going to get in the next batch, but we'll find out. Okay. Now we're going to go to supplies, and we're going to buy some unusual fish eggs. Let's do that. And hopefully we won't go broke. And we're going to toss these in. They're going to turn into little baby fish up in the corner. At least they were supposed to. Oh, there they are. Okay, now we got little baby fish. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only get 5. Good thing I didn't get rid of all these. I don't have a guarantee that I'll be able to reproduce a fish even if it sells for a big amount, so let's just see what we got. Manipulate the time again. And we got more fishies. I'll take care of a minute. I want to see what we got in here. And that's 22. Not all that impressive. 9. 8. I mean, to be fair, I could mass produce these fish because I just might happen to make a baby that's pretty useful to me. So we're going to do a little trade-off. And we're going to have to mass produce these fish so I can keep some money going in until I can find something that's worth selling. That's even better. So like I said, this game is a lot of trial and error. Remember, you're trying to get all 7 of these fish. The game go ahead and gives you just this one, and you gotta find the rest. And yeah, you can make, I believe you can make more magical fish. You don't just have one. Okay, my little money makers. Keep them going. How's that one? Okay, I think everyone's pregnant. Fantastic. And these guys. Take them with me. Because they make more of those ones. I guess I could give them up and let them breed with others. Let's just make some monsters. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna make what and if it's gonna be worth it, but let's find out. They shouldn't be dying. And it's very possible we might accidentally make one of the rare fish we're looking for. Oh. Did I mess those up? Okay, seems like everybody's pregnant. We're good. Everyone's fed, and we're gonna advance our time again. Hopefully we'll get something good. And I can reproduce it again. Alright, let's see what we got. Whoa! Crimson Flash? You look very expensive. I hope you are. $37. I mean, I could up that to 40. I think I will, honestly. Because they shouldn't complain about 40, but... So, we do have a little bit more of a moneymaker now. Oh, we got a sickie. What do I do with this sickie? Ooh, I got a couple sickies. Oh my dear stinking goodness. Okay. I'm just gonna toss these in. And need some of the greens. Toss you guys back out. I thought I saw 2 of these. Yeah, here they are. So since we got 2 of these, or a little bit more money by $10 now because I said so, we're going to have them be the new money makers until I can get something better. But that's kind of how this game works. And look, now we're down to $19. But that's okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to pop these guys out or not, or keep them. I guess I'll keep it because I like the whole combination trial and error part of this game. So these guys, we're going to go ahead and sell them. Supplies. If we gotta buy some more advertisement, 1,500. I'm a ways off. Okay, here we go, selling the fish. And we do it all over again. Again, I can understand how this isn't someone's kind of game, but it's definitely mine. I love this. Wow, speckled goldfish. Oh, okay. So for a second, I had this one and this one confused. I'm like, $50? Wait, what? No. I can understand how this isn't someone's kind of game, but I love breeding games. It's just my favorite thing. Even when I play The Sims on Sims 3 or Sims 4, I just mass-produce breed my sim just because I can. They have like 1,000 babies, and they go out and run in the world, and then they go make more babies. So doing the legacy challenge where you got, you try to get like generation 50 or something. That's kind of fun. Maybe this question mark isn't saying where are the fish, but they're looking for a specific kind of fish, or maybe it's like just different kinds in general. Again, I never had a clear understanding what exactly these mean, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, some of these. Like, he's happy with the prices. This person's wondering, what is this place? Person wants to go home and have some coffee? I don't blame you. That little girl's gonna go drive her car? Totally cool. Decorations. Bye, bye, bye. This is when researching is pretty important. You just kind of have to make sacrifices, and I would say that's probably the best thing you want to go for first is increase your environment. That's what you're going to need. You want to get the fish that are worth the big money. You got to have fish that can survive in your environment. So put your money into that first is what I would say. Yes, this is a very slow process. When your research isn't fully developed, yeah, this is very slow. But I mean, I would put that second. Maybe the food would be third. I am not too familiar with the food. Too familiar with the food and how that all affects everything, but that's how I would prioritize things. First your environment, then your research, then the food. One last fish, buy him. He's right here. Get him. They're thinking about it. He's right here. Well. Okay, not happening. That's fine. So I'm going to take my new little money makers, these guys here. It's only an increase by $10, but, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. You need to be cured, so white. That would be here. Perfect. I just used it all. Like, whatever. But, again, we're just gonna kind of go for it. Like, I don't have a combination chart, but if I did, this wouldn't be so, guessy, you know? There are specific fish that make certain things. And if I had a chart, I would read it, but I don't want to. I mean, I like this. I like figuring it out on my own. Now, if I've been doing this for like 3 months, yeah, then probably I would look at a chart. Where are my guys? You. And you. I mean, I'll keep these guys going for now until they have a nice supply. It's going to take a while to get up there. So we'll keep our other guys going so far. Alright, and back to increasing the time. We got a sickie. Oh! Fire arrows. They're not yellow canaries. Okay, I know these guys. These are the ones. If you make the right combination, they're worth 300. But, of course, I don't know what that combination is. Now, none of these look like they're quite up there for what I have so far for my moneymaker. However, I think I'll take the time and breeding the little yellow ones. Because, like I said, I know if I get the correct combination, let's just breed it with this guy. If I get the correct combination, I could have a massive moneymaker. But I don't know what it is. And my tank is getting awfully full. I could buy... How much is it for a second tank? $4.50. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, gosh, I don't know what I want to do. All of them are pregnant. That's good. This guy's sick. Let me take care of him real fast. I want the green. Here it is. And now he's good. Let me just grab some random combinations going on here. Now, I can't do it with all of them because the problem is you guys are sick. I can't do it with all of them because the problem is I do have a maximum capacity. Okay, these guys look good. Go here, toss these in. So we need a white and a green. Okay. Oh. A little bit extra. Green and a white still. Okay. Ah! Wrong button. Let's keep going. Let's heal those fishies. And then the yellow. And then probably one of them's going to be stubborn and still going to be sick. And it's this guy. It's this guy right here. So green. I say those colors because I have to pay attention to what I'm buying. You know, if I buy the wrong one, it won't help. And I just wasted money. And I don't have another little compartment here, so. Okay, since the crimsons are our new money makers, we're going to get these guys pregnant. It's only a $10 increase, but I mean, I'll take it. Until I can do better. Which, brings us back to trial and error. I don't know how I'm going to do better unless I try. These guys I could probably toss out. I like the twin fin. That's my thing. I really like the twin fin. I kind of like impregnate it with you. Why not? This is my cell tank. I'm trying to see if I can actually spot people that are two that are the same, which is like right here. I'm gonna toss that one. Fins do matter. In case you're wondering, fins absolutely matter. If you knew the correct fin you were looking for, like these guys, I think it's a yellow fin. If I found that, that would give me my $300 fish. But again, it's been so long, I don't quite remember it. I just know it's a really yellow fish. You guys starving? Yeah, you are. Okay. Can I feed you guys? We're gonna go ahead and sell these guys. Let me just make sure real fast. Okay. I just want to make sure my breeding fish is in there, which is the sparkly one, the fish of fertility. I want to make sure that fish does not get sold. So always double check, because remember, the game will give you that fish like right away. So just always make sure it's not in your cell tank. That's what I would recommend for trying to get like into a habit. Don't sell that fish accidentally. It's not horrible, and I really can't remember if you can mass produce the 7 magical fish or not. That wouldn't make sense. I mean, in a sense, they're like legendary Pokemon. You don't want to mass produce legendary Pokemon. You can't do that. That's why they're special, right? There's only one of a kind. But I really don't remember if I can. We'll have to find out, I guess. Bye, bye, bye. I just want to make sure I have enough money to go on for the cures, really, the medicine. They're 40 each, and you can see how many times it takes until I heal. It's not... Sometimes it's instant, but not all the time. That one fish took like 3 or 4 vials, so that's 3... Is that... about 12 different drops until it actually healed. I wonder if there's like a... If that number is always random for how long it takes for him to heal or not. Can you imagine it taking like 20 drops for them to heal? Holy moly. Come on, guys. 2 more. Let's go. 300. Get me there. Go, go, go. They're there. I promise. It's right here and right here. Buy them. Buy the fishies. They're just like... They're not acknowledging my fish. I don't know why. And then I get impatient. I'm like, fine, be done. So, because these are my new money makers, we're going to put them back. We're going to put them in the cell tank. And that's where they're going to mix some little babies. Oh, they're already all pregnant? Perfect. Okay. And then I get some of these guys pregnant too? I did. Okay. So it looks like we're ready for another time skip. Let's go. In Animal Crossing, we would be called time travelers. And then back to the tank. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh! What? A comment! Okay. Again, this means we're close. Oh, these fins, right? I think this means we're close to another magical fish, maybe? Whoa. Great Cell Snooper. He's cool looking. $24. He's cool looking, but he's not worth the monies. Nobody's looking all that impressive money-wise. Who are you? A speckled flashfish. I don't really want to check all of them, but, you know, that's how you figure out if you got a good fish or not. We're gonna put these guys in tank 2. We're gonna keep a couple of them. I see one is sick, and we need the green. Toss that in there. Nope. 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 Let's try that again. And he is in the cell tank. Make sure he is not there. See, this is like my little experimental tank. I don't know who to keep and who to toss. Let me breed this one, maybe. Oh, that one's already pregnant. We'll swap it over with this. I don't know if that's going to give me what I'm looking for, but hopefully it will. I'm trying to pass those fins over, and I don't know if I can. Let's just breed you guys. I'm running out of space, I'm sure. He's not pregnant. It's a very hard decision, figuring out who and who not, and who to not sell. I really don't know if there's like a perfect combination, and if it tells you or suggests what you should or shouldn't. Get these two. Have them make a baby. This purple fish with the stripes, I believe, is possibly a fish that is also a magical fish. I rarely remember what they look like. I know there's a red one and a yellow. Or the yellow one, I think, is just like one of the rarest, most expensive fish. The red comet, I believe, is an actual magical fish. And I believe one of these purple fish with these fins, I think, is a magical fish. Maybe? Okay, let's get these guys sold. As soon as I can, I'll get more research. Oh. I know I can use the chemical balance to shift the fish, and we might accidentally get another magical fish. That has happened before. But it's risky. There we go. There's our $40 fish. As soon as I can, though, I'm upgrading the research so I can sell faster. I wonder how many combinations of fish there are. I'm sure there's a massive amount, though. Nine, go, go, go! See, normally what I would do to make this go a little faster when you don't have the next level of advertisement, I just leave it on the screen and walk off and go do something, or like, you know, look at your phone, play on your DS or something to just distract you as this is going on. And then, of course, you can just click on things. You have cured 52 fish, fun little facts for you. And then the food, you have fed your fish 42 times. What is this? Did you know there are over 400 species of fish? You have trashed 12 fish? So if you have a fish that died, they go in the trash can. Fish from Australia didn't die of old age. What? Don't die. Don't die of old age. Okay. So it's saying your magical fish won't die. Fish keep growing. Breeding two identical fish produces offspring of the same species. You can move ornaments between tanks. Extremely rare hybrids are extremely fragile. Exactly. Meds don't always work on one try. Magic fish. Help bring people into your store. Oh, I didn't know that. Compare your fish. Compare your game? I didn't read that fast enough. New breeds start with a price somewhere near their true value. Did you know there are over 400 species? We're down to 2, but we're going to call it good. I want to keep these guys going since they are the new money makers. Soon as I can. Advertisement. What was it? 1,700? Let's see. Research advertisement. 1,500. We're still a bit off before I can buy that, but in the meantime, we'll just keep messing with these guys. We get like a shellfish or... Oh. 38. Close to a little bit more. 29. 37. 29. We're going to actually put our fertile fish in here to kind of speed that process up. There's some sort of sell back that's expensive, but of course I don't remember which one it is, so maybe we'll just kind of mass produce this fish. Hopefully we'll get something good. Feed these fishies. I believe I cured everyone. We're good, and we're going to advance time. I think this time I'll have enough money now in order to get more research so I can actually sell a fish a lot faster. Why didn't that work? Ah, another... We got a lot of sick fish. I'm just gonna try to gather them all in the middle. Oh, apparently that's full. Okay. Whoa. Orange grouper? 28. We're getting there. We're getting there. 37. 25. My tank is too full. Okay. Well, what... Are they all full? They might all be full, but... Oh, maybe not. I'd rather have all the sick fish in one area, is what I'm trying to do, but... Well... There's gonna be a few sick fish, but... Customers are not allowed to complain. I tried. Can I do this now? Okay, I think I am able to swap a little bit. Even going in tank 2? Oh, wait. Wait. I was trying to put them in the tank they were already in. That one looks so expensive. 13. Nah. He's just a pretty fish. Okay. Tank is too full. I think they need white speckles. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sell these guys. And then we might have enough to actually maybe get the next upgrade. We'll see. Bye, bye, bye. They're in there, trust me. Gotta look a little harder. I should mutate my fish, but it's, again, it's a lot of give and take. What I would like to do is buy research to make this go a little faster, but if I did buy mutation, I might possibly encounter another magical fish. But it's risky. I don't know. But I kind of want to try. Come on, guys. Bye, bye, bye. I mean, I'm not really doing anything with the other ones anyway, so I think I'll give it a shot. I don't remember how much the mutation is, though. I just want to end it. This takes so long. Like, what do we do? Just click on literally everything in order to, like, speed it up, right? It doesn't do anything, but, you know, placebo effect. Maybe just one more. Okay. Then I think we're going to take a risk, if I can. Oh, you know what? I gotta heal these sick fish first. Let's do that. Get them all in one area. And then after that, we'll just mutate the fish. We'll just go for it. Kind of hoping we'll get something good. Oops, oops, oops. They're so sick. They require so much. Hard-earned money is just gone to make them feel better. Okay. So now we're going to try to do a swap here. I'm just going to grab a bunch of random fish, and I'm going to pull other ones out. Because I don't want to sell these guys yet. They need to keep producing. Because that's how I'm going to make money. And then we'll mutate the fish. How horrible would it be if I just happened to have the perfect combination in here and I didn't realize it? And all I had to do is breed these two fish. And someone realizes that, but like I'm not paying attention and I don't. Okay. This is our cell tank, and it's full now. Okay. Let me just have one more good look at everyone, and then let's mutate them. I didn't mean to grab them again. I don't think there's anything good. Let's see. Chemicals. 650. I'm gonna go broke. Please give me something good. Here we go. Mutation. Whoa! I don't think it really did anything. Like, I guess they're a little better, but yeah, not really helpful. I don't have enough money for another mutation. And these guys gotta go. Oh, come back here. Toss that one out. That one's hiding. I tried, guys. It's not working. I think I'll keep those ones. It's so hard to remember the combinations. Or I guess we're just mass breed. I don't know. And then fast forward time a little bit. I don't know if there were any babies born in here. It looks pretty full, but again, nothing in here looks like it's expensive. But then again, you can't really tell unless you do what I'm doing here, where you have to individually check them all. I already looked at that one like 5 times. We'll kind of do a bit of a swap out. Yes, maybe not. I want my money makers in the cell tank. I should have thought about that ahead of time. But I actually originally was thinking of selling the mutants. Because they're still useful, and you can still possibly get something rare out of them. But it's just very time consuming. So, again, I know this isn't the kind of game for everybody, but I really enjoyed Fish Tycoon. Take 2, yeah, okay. I was so close to the research, but I wanted to risk it. I wanted to try to get another magical fish. Except that has actually happened before. So I am aware that literally all my crimsons are in the same tank. So I'm going to just pop 2 of them back in just to make sure they can breed. Or if you ever want to pull a desperate move, just at least impregnate 1 and then toss it over. That way it can at least breed, you know, with the baby. That sounds weird. But that's what you gotta do in this kind of game. Okay, I think my cell tank is now full, and I'll just sell what I have. We'll probably end the stream pretty soon, too. In the meantime, let me just kind of pull up a chart real fast of the 7 magical fish. Oh, so the canary is that yellow fish I was talking about. It looks like it might be one of the magical fish, huh? What? This has a fish tycoon too. No, I've never heard of that before. Oh, that purple fish with the purple fins. If you guys remember me saying that, that is a magical fish. Okay, I thought so. I tried. Crimson Comet. That is also another one with the red fins. Oh, the Oriental Gold Bulb. Okay. The Wasp Grouper. Wow. Looking at this, looking at the chart, and like realizing how many of the fish I got rid of, it's possible I might have been able to make it. Oh my goodness, still 10. I think I'll do one more mutation, then call it good. You guys got the idea, pretty much how this game works. It's very time consuming, a lot of guessing. I mean, you could look up the correct combinations, but if you want to do it on your own, it takes a really long time. And there's actually like a hard mode. I can't imagine how long this would take on hard mode. 6 more fish still. Buy them! They're right there! They're just questioning where the fish are. I'm like, they're right there. What do you mean, where are they? Alright, with that done, I'll pop my crimsons back in here, and I'm just gonna toss these guys out. You know, that time I actually didn't look for my fertility fish. I might have lost them. It's so easy not to pay attention for that to happen, you know. Like, I think the game would still be fine. The breeding process would go a lot slower, and you guys can see how time consuming this is already. And this is me manipulating the clock. Okay, we'll just do one more. We'll do one more chemical and see what happens. That's weird. I thought I saw sparkles. We have a good number of fish here, but you know, without that chart, it's just such a guessing game. These little yellow canaries, they're very close to what we're looking for. Yeah. Alright, guys. I think that'll be stream. I tried, though. I tried to get the other rare fish, but it wasn't happening. So, alright, guys. I'm not entirely sure I'll be playing tomorrow. Find out. I don't know. I'm running out of games. I gotta pick something. Maybe I'll do something for Endless Online, since I haven't done an Endless Online game in quite a while. So, alright, guys. That was Fish Tycoon. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If not, I can understand why that wouldn't be your kind of game. But, yeah. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is on your part of the world. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.